Good evening, my name is Alejandra Alvarado, and today I'm going to answer some questions about the task number one, the role of the materials designer. So, the tutor is Diana Costanza Cruz, and the major is Bachelor in English as a Foreign Language. Universidad Nacional Abierta a Distancia, September 2020. So, let's begin with, okay, what, what was the conception of material development decades ago? Okay, there was no huge interest in creating methodologies and material for teaching. Student voices were not important in order to update teaching. 10 ago, people didn't consider learners' needs and the different way that people learn a subject. Okay, what does developing materials demand from teachers? Okay, teachers who are able to see students as holistic, unique individuals. So, teachers nowadays should be aware about that we shouldn't make comparison between two people or among our students. So, it's really important to know that all students are the same. Okay, what does developing material demands from teacher? The second item is teachers who are willing to devote time to teach with laughter. Okay, laughing, there is a quote that I really like that is laughing relieves physical tension and stress. Sometimes for teachers, it's complicated to be in a classroom for many hours. Sometimes we have to spend more than 2 hours or 3 hours with the same students, but we shouldn't keep the tension in the classroom. So it's important to maybe make a little joke um, and make them laugh. And that is good. Obviously, we have to keep the order in the classroom. Um, the next one is teachers who are keen on minimizing differences. Okay, as I had said, um, we shouldn't make comparison. So we had to be aware that there are many people with different beliefs, with different religions, and people from different places. So we have to consider that the differences is really important for us and make them special. Everyone is special in their own way. So let's with the next one is teachers who are ready to innovate in their practices. So we had to sometimes face the reality. For example, nowadays we are working, teacher and students are working from home because of the coronavirus. So I think that many people were not ready to face this reality, but nowadays we had to be more creative and we had to innovate because it's the demand and the society demands this from teachers, and obviously we had to be ready to face this. Um, Here says a teacher who knows how to create language learning atmosphere that keeps students. Obviously, we had to keep students' attention when we are in a classroom. So, as a teachers, we are people who help students to acquire knowledge about a subject, but sometimes we obviously have to keep the students' attention. So sometimes we have to create a games or new material for our students depending of the student needs, obviously. So this is important. Motivation, yes. The present and the future of the world is in our classroom, yes. And this is true. The present and the future of the world. Sometimes we are under pressure. We are tired. We have some many problems, but that is nobody business. Our students it's not our students business, so we had to sometimes change, smile, make a job, and change switch when we are mad, or when we are, I don't know, maybe we are tired, but our students is no business our business students. So obviously we had to keep motivated and motivated. Okay, what are the components of creating and adapting didactic learning materials? So number one, needs assignments. 2, setting goals and objectives. It's very important. 3, conceptualizing content, designing a syllabus. 4, selecting and developing materials and activities. 5, organization of contests and activities. Next, evaluation, and the last but not least, resources constraints. All of them are important when we are compounding, when we are creating the different materials for our students. In your opinion, what is the principal role of a teacher when designing language learning materials? Okay, I wrote this and says nowadays teachers should be prepared to face the different circumstances and design material according to student needs. In our classroom we have students and sometimes they have different needs, and they learn in different way. So not sometimes, and all the time we should be aware about the people learning different way, and there are some students with special abilities or a different way that acquire knowledge. So we had to make a way to teach them in the best way. So it's not easy, obviously, and sometimes we had to prepare different activity um, according to a student's needs, but it's really rewarding at the end of the day. So that's it. Thank you very much for your time.